Just after the election, one of the talking points I heard from the supposedly left-wing pundits, who are assholes too, don't be fooled, was, how am I going to explain this to my children? How are you going to explain this to your children? I don't know. How'd you explain all the other shitty things this country has done? How'd you explain slavery or Japanese internment or the destruction of native peoples? Oh, you never explained that shit to them? Well, maybe this election could serve as an introduction to a course of study called America Does Shitty Things and Your Sense of Safety is an Illusion. And by the way, are there a lot of children out there asking about this election? My experience is that children are more curious about candy and dinosaurs and what they get when you die. And guess what? If you've got a kid whose number one concern is the ontology of democracy, then the problem isn't explaining this election. The problem is, how are you going to get this neurotic kid from being beaten up every day for the next 18 years? Claiming children are potential victims is the oldest of rhetorical acts of bullshit. Going back to the Hellenic Greece, where Socrates was executed for corrupting youth. Mainly because they couldn't execute him for being a chatty old pain in the ass. To be fair, Socrates was buggering a 16-year-old boy. Also, to be fair, so was everyone else. My point is, there are plenty of good, solid objections to this election without bringing kids into it. Besides, save it for when Ryan destroys Medicare and you have to explain to your kids why the parent you call the sea hag has to move in.
Okay,